Why do these pictures move me so much? Pictures of my former wife, Martha, when she was young, before I knew her, really. She seemed so fresh and youthful, so full of life and vitality. Amazing Grace, I look at the pictures and I think of Grace, of her grace. And then, saving a wretch like me. Is it me who was saved, or was she saved? Or were we both saved? I met her on board the France on May 25th, 1964. The France was one of the most luxurious ocean liners then sailing between Southampton and New York. We both were coming to New York. When I entered the big dining room on board ship, I asked the maitre d' to help me select a table with some young people, especially young women. He first pointed out one table, and I shook my head. And then he pointed out another table, and there I saw 3 young women, 1 young man, and an empty chair. I chose that table. And at that table was Martha, looking very much like she did in this picture. At first we didn't hit it off at all, until on the 3rd day in the afternoon, with the table laid with wine and a delicious meal, one of the girls at the table decided to order a birthday cake, claiming it was my birthday. It wasn't my birthday, but we had the party anyway. Marty turned to me and said, "Oh, are you the birthday boy? Let me kiss the birthday boy." And she did. And then we drank wine, and that mysterious exchange of eyes took place when we seemed to recognize who we were. And from then, we were together the rest of the trip. We walked hand in hand along the deck, the various decks on the ship. I was reminded of our meeting when I saw the film Titanic, with the scene with Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet on the deck, in the midst of the flowering of their shipboard romance. It was a series of 5 beautiful May spring days, and as we walked, we talked about our past, about our lives, about our hopes and our dreams. She didn't tell me much about her parents. She didn't tell me much about her growing up. She told me that she was born in Glasgow, Scotland, and that she went to a private school, that she had several brothers and sisters, and that at 16 she went to England, where she got a degree in nursing. 2 years later, I learned that she was actually married when I met her on board the ship, married to an English baron, a Baron von Hildesheim, who she married when she was 21. But soon after she married him, she found out he had a mistress in London. And she was so furious that she took scissors to his closet full of suits and pants and coats, cut them all to pieces. Then she fled, fearing for her life because evidently her husband had quite a temper. She didn't know where to go, and so she decided to come to America. We arrived in New York Harbor on May 30th, 1964. And as we pulled into the dock, we said goodbye. I had her telephone number, and in a few weeks, we met again. But that story and what happens after that will be continued at another time.